Have you ever thought about, oh my God, woman? What in the world did you get? This book for the this book for to tell you what's wrong with us. Read.
One of the main reasons for this eternal quest comes from the different ways in which males and females think. Quite literally, their brains are wired.
Our brains are wired differently. And I can't wait till you get to the part where it say.
Let's just jump down to it.
No. Our brains are wired differently. That's the way God did it. But let me show you something. He didn't do no unisex wiring. I'm telling you that right now. He didn't do no unisex wiring. Let's get that clear. It's going. I'm going to read in the box in a minute. He didn't do no unisex wiring. Read. Listen.
Medical science has discovered that the corpus callosum connects the right and left sides of the brain with more than 300 million fibers that function as cables and to transmit impulses from one place to another. Before birth, the gush of testosterone in a male fetus generally dissolves portions of their fibers, decreasing their number.
Come on.
The opposite generally occurs in an unborn female. Estrogen causes the nerve cells to grow more of the connecting fibers and expand the corpus callosum. The difference in the size.
Still crazy.
No, we're not. The difference in the size of the space between the right and left sides of the male and female brain is generally so pronounced it can be visually detected on an ultrasound of the fetus.
Oh my goodness. Look. Look, the men ain't looking too good in here. It's all right. It's going to clear it up. Read, listen. Oh, this is so good. You all are.
The male brain generally is larger and contains 6 1/2 times more gray matter.
Listen, gray matter.
The thinking part of the brain and is highly compartmentalized. Much like a file cabinet. However, the female brain generally has 10 times as much white matter, the processing matter, and is intricately interconnected.
Clap your hands, women.
Yeah.
Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead, read, sister, read.
The female brain generally has 10 times as much white matter, the processing matter, and is intricately interconnected like a massive ball of wires, much more than a computer hard drive.
Wait.
Usually, a man tends to open a file in his brain, and with his strong power of concentration, deals with that one matter, while the rest of his brain sits idle and waits to be called upon. In contrast, a woman often cannot understand how a man can sit and do nothing, while her brain never rests and never turns off. And that's the truth.
Wait, y'all. It's all right.
Let's see. Men tend to analyze, reason, and think through a problem. Reach a conclusion and then provide a logical explanation of the answer. Often, a woman reaches a conclusion, cannot explain the logic of her reasoning, which generally demonstrates further the difference between male and female brain. The female brain usually uses the right side and left side of the brain simultaneously, mixing the logic and the emotion.
So y'all just use one side. Listen, read.
In communication, the male generally has a single area in the left side of his brain to listen, talk, and process conversation. The female, on the other hand, has at least 7 different areas spread across both sides of her brain.
That's why else say you cannot outthink a woman really and truly. Just relax. Take deep breath, men. Just take deep breath. It's going to be all right. Y'all pat your husband on the head and tell him it's going to be all right. Woo, that's all right.
We got y'all today.
Read though. Listen, it's going to tone it out. It's going to straighten it out. Read.
No wonder she often talks more than he does. The female brain also tends to be much more sensitive to nonverbal communication.
Come on.
Hardwired for empathy, she often monitors facial expressions and body language and catches unspoken.
Now y'all understand why we do facial expressions?
Yes.
Body language. We're wired that way. I mean, women do. We give facial expression, we give body language, so now y'all can stop wondering. We are wired that way.
We can read it too.
Go ahead on, read.
We commonly refer to this as a woman's intuition, her processing advantage. The white matter of the brain will let her make immediate conclusions, whereas the man usually requires time to think through.
If a woman just can outthink a man, he's right. And it's not bad. We just, but we know how to use it. We know
God created us. Woo!
Read.
Men and women are different. Men are basically full of action, while women are more concerned with emotional connection.
Read.
Men speak the language of action, while women speak the language of relationships. Men tend to externalize and women tend to internalize. Woo! Men generally find their identity in their work or job. All they know.
Yeah, listen.
Women often find identity in their family and children.
Read.
Men tend to compete.
These men are getting mad at me. Read.
Women generally cooperate.
Yeah, come on. Read. Just cooperate. It's all right.
In navigating, women generally follow landmarks, while men tend to see a geometric system of routes. While little boys often play with mechanical trucks and make noises, girls often play with dolls and make conversation.
So true.
The list of comparisons could go on almost indefinitely. We could spend the rest of our class time just talking about male and female differences, and certainly it is intriguing. It is important to recognize, however, that all these differences are generally characteristic of the two sexes. But every person is a unique individual with the imprint of God's creativity. It is impossible to draw a rigid line between the sexes when it comes to specific characteristics. Only between the generally observed distinctions can the line be drawn. The important thing is that we realize these differences between the sexes are complementary.
That's exactly.
That is why males and females join together, interact, court, get married, and then form a family. God knew what was best for the whole species.
Give the Lord a...
Thank you.
Let's go to the role of the man. Page 30.
Men often are natural leaders. That is not to suggest that women do not make good leaders or that all men are good leaders. Such could not be further from the truth.
Now see, but this is just the way God made it.
Right.
This is just the way God made it. But sometimes, you know, sometimes men are not good leaders. Sometimes they're just not. But this is the way God intended. This is the way God made it. Yeah. But see, we work together to complement each other.